Today we're talking about service. The password is snap210 and you will see reset and initialize. For the reset, the analyzer will initialize except the liquid system. For the initialize, all the moving components and liquid system will initialize. Generally, we run the reset. Firstly, we adjust the reaction disk and line the reference position. When we enter a new interface, remember to set the parameters and then initialize it. These are the two positions that need to be adjusted. For the measuring position, we will talk later. For the sampling position, choose Inkjet sample position and click clockwise and anti-clockwise. To make sure the first wash needle is above the center of the 11th cuvette. Otherwise, you can loosen the big screw in the washer. And then you can see two U-shaped screws. Use a link adjusting screw to a right position manually. Next one, we adjust washer. Set parameter, then initialize. These parameters can be changed to adjust the connect position, the wash time, and spitting switches will work together to adjust the pump value. Then, first inkjet needle will inject wash liquid. It will express concentrate wash liquid. The second, third, first section needles will express light wash liquid. Click Wash Needle Inject and choose the needle. Then click Execute. It will inject liquid. When we click Move to initialize position, wash needles are about 5 mm above the cuvette. Click Move to wash position. The top of Y block should be 2 mm below cuvette. Next one, we click Move to section position. To facilitate observation, we remove a group of ejection cups. Then wash needles touch the bottom of the cuvette until the spring on the needles are rationed up by 1 to 2 mm. Now we see again. Now we check the pump value. Click first inject needle, inject wash liquid. The value should be 415 to 500 microliter. If pump value abnormal, we can change wash time first. These two buttons suction the liquid. The second and the third inkjet needle will inject distilled water. The value should be 500 to 550 microliter. You can change the parameters of wash time and spitting streaks to adjust the pump volume. For the wash time, the value should be below 600. Needle spitting streaks not only can be adjusted in injection streaks, but also can be adjusted to increase or decrease the pump volume when the wash time couldn't reach the right value. No matter what parameter is changed, you must set the parameter after the operation. All the following operations are the same. As long as there is a parameter change, you need to set the new parameter. Okay, next we talk about stirring mechanism. For this part, we need to adjust these three positions. For initialized position, avoid the needle in its motion curve from being crushed during initialization. For stirring prediction, make sure the stirring needle go into the center of 15 cuvette. If not, turn off the sub switch. Remove the cover. Loose two inner horizontal screws in stirring arm. Adjust the stirring needle above the center of 15 cuvettes. Then tighten screws. Then go to reaction disc. Move the first needle above the 39 cuvettes. Remove the cuvettes number 41 to 15, group manually. We go back to click stirring position. Observe the tip of stirring needle in cuvette number 15 first, 15-1. Make sure the tip of stirring needle is 1 to 2 mm above the cuvette bottom. For the wash position, make sure the needle completely dip into the wash hole. Now we finish this part. Next, about sample and reagent probe. You can see that the interface can be divided into 3 parts. You can see horizontal direction, vertical direction, and common parameters. For horizontal direction, the hole initialized position is the same as hole wash invert position. The needle should be on the lips of outward wash hole, and value should be -15 or -16. The value of hole wash hour position is 15. You can see these two in the same position. For the hour position, make the needle tip 3 to 4 mm dip through outward wash hole. We rerun again these 3 positions. Vertical wash invert position, the value should be the same as vertical initialized position. The range should be -100 to -20. When the needle moves, it cannot be crushed by the cover and the reaction disk. Now we adjust high cuvette position. We'll move to 17 first. Hole low cuvette position also be the same position. For vertical direction, in order to observation, remove a group of adjunction cups or the junction cups. Vertical high cuvette position, the needle should be above 5 mm above the bottom of the 17 first cuvettes. If it is too low, move it up. Vertical low QA position, the tip of needle above the bottom of the 17th QA, 1 to 2 mm. Now we talk about how to adjust outer ring, middle ring, and inner ring position. Firstly, go to sample and reaction disk. Click outer ring sample position. Then go back to sample and reagent probe. Prepare consumables for needle adjustments. We adjust outer ring sample position first. Fill 100 microliter water in tube or standard cup and place the tube in the first sampling position of outer ring. Go to outer ring sample position, mat the needle above the center of the first sampling position of outer ring. Then mat the needle down until the indicator is on. Secondly, we adjust middle ring sample position. Prepare an adapter on vertices, tighten the screws. Transfer the 100 microliter water cup from first to vertices. Go to sample and reagent disk. Click middle ring position. Horizontal middle ring sample position. Mat the needle above the center of the vertices sampling position. Vertical middle ring sample position. The value is the same as vertical outer ring position. You can adjust the horizontal position by clockwise and anti-clockwise. Adjust the height by pressing up or down button until the indicator is on. Now we adjust mirroring reagent position. You can use these two size boxes to adjust the needle. Let's use button size of 15 mm first. Fill 1 mm distilled water in the reagent bottle. Then load the 15 ml reagent bottle in the 46 milligram reagent position. Click horizontal milligram reagent position. Met the needle above the center of the reagent bottle. If the needle is not in the middle of the bottle, adjust it clockwise or anti-clockwise. Click vertical milligram reagent position. Adjust until the liquid level indicator is on. Last, click inner ramp position. For 1 mm distilled water in the reaction bottle. Lower a 30 ml reaction bottle in the 47th inner reaction position. Met the needle above the center of the reaction bottle. Vertical middle-range reaction position. Adjust until the liquid level indicator is on. The remaining parameters generally do not need to be changed. Liquid level detection. The normal range is 30 to 50. The indicator is on. When the needle detects liquid, if not on, please decrease the parameter. You can log in the depth adjustments and click Unlock, and the sample and reagent probe can be moved manually to air or water to check the liquid level detection function. Liquid level detects. The function is used to check the liquid detect function of needle. The range of offsets should be lower than 100. For stability detects, the difference among all of the frequency should be lower than 5. Clock sensitivity, the normal value is 800. If the analyzer alarms for detecting clocks when there's no clocks, please increase the parameter. Compensation step offsets. If the dilution point value isn't accurate, it can be readjusted by changing the compensation steps. There is no need to adjust it commonly. For sample and reaction disk, these three predictions have been explained. Barcode prediction alter made the infrared ray emitted from barcode reader directs to the left side of the first sampling adapter. Scan prediction middle range made the infrared ray emitted from barcode reader directs to the right side of the first sample adapter. The optical path factor is 0.5 cm. Wavelength factor is used to unify the light intensity of 16 waves to the same level. Click calculate factor or to test 16 wavelength factor of all 80 qubits. Click calculated factor number 1 to test 16 wave factors of only qubit number 1. Wave factor value should be between 1 to 3.7. This is function interface. Stability test. It is to check the stability of light source in the designated qubit position. The difference value with the same wavelength should be below 100. repetitions is the quantity of tests, and range is 1 to 65,535. Self-blind test. The tester check if QV are clean. Click Start to run the self-blind test. The results of all wavelengths of the first QV should be along 15,000 and the others is negative or 3,500. Experiments Moon test. A test to test the self-blind in experiments Moon. The view of the optical calibration is to determine the best measure prediction for all the qubits. Remove the white wrapping block and click the Fusion button. Click Start after you have finished a fusion. After the test, it will show you the best measure position. Then set the parameter. Install the white wrapping block lastly. Light intensity check. A tester check if the optical source lamp works properly. The normal range for all the wavelengths should be along 15,000. The view of the Pohn value test is to check the Pohn value. After initialize the analyzer, we need to wait for 30 minutes. The temperature of all components will be stable, and the voltage is similar operation as temperature. That's all.